I know that you had also mentioned that you sparred Vergil a whole bunch of times back in the
Yeah.
day. Um, so I know you also trained there at RGBA, the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy, with Jesse Rodriguez. Jesse Bam Rodriguez trains there
Yes.
too, right? So are you familiar with Jesse? Are you friends with him?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I believe I've been knowing him. I met him when I met Virgil as well.
Okay.
I met Virgil at his second fight in the AT&T Stadium under the Canelo and Smith fight, which Jesse also fought.
Okay. And have you? So I know you sparred him before, but have you been sparring at Virgil lately, or are you out of that picture now?
We haven't been sparring, especially because he's been real active. So he's been out of town, especially for RGBA. I haven't sparred him recently, but yeah, he's been my sparring partner for a long time since I was 15. You know,
Yeah.
15 sparring him, and he was already big on 100% knockout. He had 13, 14 fights and all of them knockouts, and sparring him gave me a lot of intel intellectual intellect and knowledge inside the ring as well as outside. He watching him train, the person he is teaches you a lot. Every he got me ready for this moment, for the pros, uh getting me ready for that every little every little thing counts, uh watching the movements or just being aware, everything, the footwork, everything matters in the pros.
Yeah. And I bet he taught you how to take a really hard punch too, man, because
For sure,
he
yeah.
hits hard. So the only other guy I know that has a 100% knockout rate like him is probably
Yeah,
Beterbiev. So
yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of crazy because I'm sparring him, and then sometimes he spars somewhere else, and you just see him knock him out in sparring. It's just it's scary at
Yeah.
times, but I make it out alive, so I'm grateful.
So with all these experienced guys that you've been training um, with Virgil Ortiz, with Jesse Bam Rodriguez, even like I think a Rayo Valenzuela even comes
Yeah.
in there. What's the best advice, let's say one piece of advice that you've received from any of these guys? What would it be that you'd say?
I guess um, anyone could say this, but coming from them is being focused. One thing, you watch them train, especially when you're in camp over there. You watch them train, eat, sleep, take a dump, and it's all about boxing. Everything's boxing. You're basically closed off in a room, spending your time there, and alone, concentrating on what you have to concentrate, and go to the gym 2, 3 times a day, and back to the same thing. It's a repeat cycle, but you just gotta stay focused because it doesn't come easy. You could train so much, but it's having that focus, mentality, and knowing what you want and who you want to become is real important.
Yeah. Yeah. And I bet they've been great role models, man.
For sure.
So pretty lucky to have such great fighters, man. I mean, great way to start off your career. Definitely,
Yeah.
man.